Believe it or not, the first step to making friends is leaving your house. I know, shocker, right? You can't expect to meet new people staring at the same four walls every day. Taking interactive classes in an area that interests you is an amazing way to meet new people whose values align with your own. This entire video was shot at my first ever cooking class hosted by Sur La Table and gifted to me by the app S'more. S'more has a really cool community of people who love finding new things to do, and they verify their experiences with video and photo proof alongside an honest blurb about the event. More about using apps to meet people later, but this is hands down one of the most exciting ways I've met other people in a long time. I really love to eat, like some people eat to live, I live to eat, and I've always wanted to take a cooking class that made me feel like a real chef, so when S'more reached out to me, I was head over heels excited at the prospect of eating a good meal with total strangers. In fact, I was so keen on meeting new people, I booked a date night and went solo. So there is literally no excuse for you to avoid similar situations out of fear. I met over 6 new people in this class and exchanged numbers with at least 3 of them. It's also really important to note that being receptive to everyone is the only way to succeed in life. There was an older couple on my team who were so kind, by the way. John, the husband, is literally an expert risotto maker, and I swear that's the reason our dish came out so well. But at the end of class, we exchanged socials and promised that if we were to come back, we'd do another class together. I'm telling you this because I want to stress that making friends starts with fostering relationships. Friendships are like networks, right? When you make one connection, the possibilities are endless, especially when you connect with genuinely amazing individuals. A lot of my friendships are made through mutual connections, so please remember that when you show up to your class and you take in the group before you, it's worth it to chat everyone up because you never know who you're going to connect with on a deeper level. Another good way of making friends in NYC is by attending unique events hosted by different brands and industries. Ones you're in, ones you have interest in being in, and even ones you're just curious about. I hope I've drilled it into you enough that you will never be the only person to show up to an event alone, but if I haven't yet, allow me to repeat it once more. You are never really alone. There are always going to be other people who have the courage to show up by themselves, and check this out. A bunch of people showing up by themselves is still a group. Fashion shows, museum sketch nights at the Met, food and wine tastings, movie screenings, pop-ups, networking events. The list is endless. Get out there and meet your people. The third way you can make new friends in the city is by taking an online or in-person class on a subject taught by a professional. I separated this from the other classes because this is usually a term commitment of 4 or more weeks, typically that meet once or twice a week for a predetermined amount of time. I recently took an amazing screenwriting class with a local New York City writer, comedian, and actor for 4 months. In that class, I fostered relationships with amazing writers from all walks of life, most of which live in the city. We continue to keep up with each other and attend events and workshops as they present themselves. I really cherish seeing the same people every week outside of work because it's routine. Up until your last day of college, life is set in a very specific routine that our brains seem to cling to. Understandably, we've been relying on schedules our whole lives. If you thought you left behind your need for stability after graduation, think again. Having consistent commitments each week will do wonders for your emotional, mental, and depending on the activity, physical health. Even better, you grow to care for the people that become, well, your people. Just don't forget to take it a step further by assuming the initiative and planting the seeds of friendship. A simple, "What are you up to after this?" will take you so far. The last thing I'll mention in this video is using apps and social media to meet new people. I put this last because in my personal experience, using apps to meet others has never really worked out for me. I've tried the Bumble BFFs of the world with little to no success, but if the laws of nature are true, it has to be working for someone. So I will say that it can be a really great way to find new friends in your area if you can find people who are committed to respecting your time and the plans you make. Additionally, there are groups within these apps and on social media dedicated to helping you create new connections in New York City and beyond. Utilize the resources around you to find the groups you feel you're best in. If you want to use an app to find activities near you that are tried and true by real, honest citygoers, I really do recommend downloading S'more. I found this cooking class through their platform really easily, and because of them, I have 2 new friends. So, all of that to say, you got this, I believe in you, It's easier than you think it is. Get out there, make some new friends, and report back here when you have. Bye!